Hello, friends. Welcome to your daily check-in, your daily check-check. Looking at today's energies, connecting with spirit, the divine, to see what messages come through that can help us today. I'm hearing, oh, please, Lord, help us. All right. The magnitude of my power is always in the now. The magnitude of my power is always in the now. So being present. I'm also getting from the sacred geometry, something about connecting with others, being able to maintain your aura, seeing these circles as like auras, and how we are all interconnected. The magnitude of my power is always in the now. Yeah. So if you spend a lot of time thinking about the past, you might spend a lot of time feeling depressed. There's nothing you can do with your energy in the past. And so it pulls on your energy when so much of it is focused on the past. As well, when you think about the past, like traumatic experiences, and you relive them, go back and touch them, and constantly, I'm talking chronically, then you bring that energy forward into the present. So you recreate that trauma in the present. If your energy is out in the future, if you're worried about, if you spend a lot of time worrying about what's coming towards you, what's in the future, that causes a lot of anxiety. So, because your energy isn't in present time, right here, right now. Because, like I said, that's where all your power is, in right now. That's why meditating is so powerful and empowering, because you focus on your breath and just acknowledge that's a thought. I don't have to think that thought. I'm just acknowledging that's a thought, and I'm just back to my breath and staying conscious in this present moment with what's going on. I'm not needing anything to be different. I'm just noticing where I am right now. So here's a psychic tool, a fun psychic tool. Imagine a golden sun over your head. And in that golden sun, imagine a huge, high-powered magnet, kind of ridiculously, cartoonishly large. And with the intention, that magnet is going to unscatter all of your energy from the past and from the future, from anybody else's space, and bring all of your energy into that golden sun. Watch, imagine, sense, feel how that your own energy coming back into your space in present time allows that golden sun to get larger and larger. This is just inviting all of your own energy back to your space. Notice how your energy heals in that golden sun energy. It recalibrates to present time. Add whatever it is that you need today. Do you need some more fun? Do you need more balance? Do you need more acceptance, less resistance? Whatever it is that you need, put that in that sun as well. And then just imagine popping that golden sun and allowing your own energy to shower down through your chakra system. Imagine all the cells of your body just opening up to receive that light of your own energy, resetting, realigning. Nice. I use that exercise pretty much daily. That really helps me bring my own energy back from wherever I've been thinking, whoever, whatever situation. If I've been spending too much time in the past, too much time in the future. So hope that was helpful. Let me know if you like the psychic tools or if it's prefer just to get right on with the tarot reading. So, all right. This is a reading for the collective. So take what resonates and leave the rest. In the past, collective, you were in the energy of Queen of Swords in reverse. Or someone was. There was an energy of I'm getting that lies, deception, deceit. I'm getting with this energy, the win at any cost. Someone who doesn't want to listen to any other point of view. I feel like this person's threatened by other people's storylines, other people's perspectives. So like they demand everybody see things from their point of view. Okay. Wait. Okay. It's that old chestnut story. So the Queen of Swords in reverse is an energy that is ruthless and win at any cost, lies, they manipulate, and they work together. This is the third party. I'm reading you were in a connection in the past, and the Queen of Swords in reverse was the third party. You were in connection with the King of Wands, no, the Knight of Wands in reverse. I'm getting a Peter Pan type of energy, someone who I'm definitely getting a player type of energy, someone who lacks commitment, who I'm getting a real immaturity, someone really focused on their ego, and it definitely yeah, I feel like this is I'm getting the beginnings of their connection and why they work so well together in this story that I'm reading. So I'm getting that yeah, so that happened. Oh, okay. You are showing up as the High Priestess. You are someone who's very intuitive, grounded, in tune with their emotions, tuned into their intuition, their higher self, can read people and situations really well. I feel like you might have even on some level known that this was going on. But you were using your intuitive skills at this time while this was beginning and happening and going on with this third party situation and an ex. You were working on healing your heart space, finding this inner fountain of love. And you started creating new opportunities for yourself, new opportunities to, I think the reason why you stayed connected is for stability, what you thought you need, maybe financial stability as well. And you were trying to figure out how to create your own stability without this energy. And then they definitely left you out in the cold. Feels like discarding you. It feels like they wanted to purposely wound you, maybe to create a scenario, because you weren't chasing their energy. You were going within and healing your heart space and trying to figure out how to find your own stability and your own independence. And but then when this relationship ended, they really wanted to decimate you. And I think you hurt their feelings by choosing yourself and going within and healing who you are, and try to create your own independent way of finding stability, because you weren't finding stability through them. And I feel that they wanted to keep you, that was how they kept you controlled, is because they held some type of control over your stability, maybe your finances, maybe you depended on them in some physical way. But it looks like you recovered from this, and it feels like there's a separation, a divorce in this connection, and you just this has shifted you into a much more some people might say a cold place, but you don't have time. It feels like this has made you realize how many different gears you have. You don't have to be pleasing, like, oh gosh, gee golly, how can I help you? Type of energy before this happened. And now there's a bit of a defensiveness still in some areas, definitely in regards to the ex and these type of situations. But it's also helped you really see yourself and see situations much clearer, from a clear vantage point. In current energy, there's the energy of 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So this is someone who's dependent. This is someone who's not stable, someone who's not financially stable. They're having possibly difficulty with work, health, finances, their job. I'm hearing not having the success that was expected. This energy is, in current energy, not standing their ground. They're I feel this energy of kind of giving up from feels like this person picked a hill to die on. This, to me right now, I'm reading this as your ex in your current energy. Welcome to this reading. So they're not stable. There's for each of you, it might be different. It might be an and, it might be an or. Not physical difficulties, job stability, job security is at risk here. This is feeling fearful in that first chakra because of the lack of security. And whatever this person had, like a point of view, a way of seeing things, and that's the hill I'm gonna die on, because I see things from this is my way of how I see it, and that's, nobody can argue with me. It feels like that is ending right now, that they are seeing things from a different perspective. That they're coming out of some type of nightmare. Coming out of some type of nightmare. Coming out of some type of nightmare. Oh, excuse me. Interesting. All right. And okay, there's someone else coming in this current energy. Let me talk through it. I'm not quite sure who this is in the story, but this is someone who is charismatic, who's very strong, who has a lot of courage and strength, a lot of inner strength. This is someone who's very passionate and has ideas. This is someone who knows how to channel those passions and desires to create amazing opportunities. Okay, that might be you and your energy. Welcome to your reading. I feel like they are in your energy. It's like they're sneaking around in your energy. They can't seem to let you go. You might not have talked with this person for a long time, but someone is sneaking around. Someone's checking in on like social media, someone's watching to see if you've recovered from, the cruelty from the past, watching to see if you're doing better. I feel like this person has like a competition with you, and they want you to do well, but not better than them. They prefer seeing you suffer, and they want themselves to succeed. It makes them feel powerful when they feel that they are better than others. this person thrives off of being better than others, being perceived as being better than others. And I think they're going through a really difficult time in current energy. There's a real lack of stability, and their finances and possibly their health is being affected as well. They're realizing that they created a nightmare. And they no longer feel that they can defend their story, whatever story that they've been creating for themselves. I feel like it's indefensible. And they're realizing, they're becoming more conscious that that they created their own nightmare scenario. And they see you doing really well and very charismatic and have a lot of inner strength. But they're sneaking around. Feel like they still talk about you to others in ways to plant negative. It feels like they're still at the same old games because they really want to diminish you, because instead of healing and healing their own wounds and going within to figure out what this is, they go back to a comfortable cycle that it feels like this is a cycle they learned growing up, is how to take others down, how to swipe their leg so they can feel better. This is a real immature kind of way of being, very elementary school, and they won't leave. They don't know how to let go. They don't know how. I think what the part of this, you were very uncooperative. You were supposed to chase them and make them feel needed and that you need them. You were supposed to forgive them anything. I feel like you were very forgiving in the past and you would do anything for them. But instead, in the past, you've been, for a while, been working on yourself, finding your own stability without this person. So even though they tried to leave and disrupt you, that's a nice version. Destroy is also acceptable. And not allow you to have a start. That's so painful. You have bossed up anyway. You have learned all sorts of different ways of being. And you were supposed to chase this person and make them feel important. You were supposed to stay needy and desperate and wounded so they could not only be the monster who created that, we will all forget that, but they could come in and be your knight in shining armor and rescue you. And but I feel like you leveled up and you're like, you're not going to be my knight in shining armor because you're the monster. You're the dragon. You're the one who destroyed and tried to destroy me. You can't play both roles, my friend. And I think they're shocked of how well you have advanced. You've had a glow up. You're stronger now. And they're they really didn't expect. They wanted that control and they wanted you to obsess over them. And instead, I feel like karmically what's happening is that this is backfiring, and what they wanted is for you, they are now receiving. They are having financial instability. They're having difficulties with their health. They are having difficulties with their job. They are realizing that they created this nightmare themselves by all the sneaking around, and they're obsessed. They can't walk away. They can't leave your energy. You're not supposed to win. You're not allowed to win. And so they're, yeah, Wheel of Fortune, the wheel in reverse. They're experiencing their karma. And if you still have this person's, if you can feel a lot of heaviness and denseness in your energy the last week or so, especially, then it feels like they are in your energy, and it's like you still might be unconsciously connected with them. You might be unconsciously communicating telepathically with them. You might be unconsciously trying to heal them or heal the connection. And so they're draining your energy. So that unscattering and bringing your energy back is a great tool, bringing your energy back from that golden sun, back from this connection. I'm unscattering, bringing my energy back from whoever this was, so I can have my energy in my space. All right, in the center of your reading is, I am also getting just a frustration, annoyance, frustration, in this reading. Not sure how much of this is, let's look at this. I feel like a lot of you are done with the storyline. Like, I'm just, so it's annoying. And I think that's okay. It's okay to be wherever you are and however you feel about this storyline. Instead of trying to push the storyline away, trying to resist what's going on in the energies, it is what it is. What can I learn from this? How can I accept and just be present right now with whatever's happening? And whatever's happening, if that happens to be frustration and annoyance, then that's okay. That's where you are right now, and there's nothing wrong with your emotions. All right, in the center of your reading is death in reverse. A cycle that just won't die. A connection that just won't end. That's what I'm feeling. Tell us more about death in reverse. Choice. About that. This is definitely a strong connection, and that's why it's coming up. All right. this makes me so, when I tune into this message, there's grief, a huge gulf of sadness, grief, woundedness, definitely in the heart space. Like it's so strong, this ache and hurt in my heart space that it's even affecting like the back of my spine area. So I'm seeing that as the back of the heart chakra releasing. And and apparently sneezes help evacuate that grief from the back of the heart space. Wow. Okay, so tuning into that energy. If you're feeling a great deal of grief and woundedness, heartache, if you're trying not to feel that, if you're trying to ignore those feelings, it might be manifesting as physical pain. You might be feeling a little under the weather physically. I feel like that's a little bit of if this X is having physical issues and current energy, it feels like that's affecting you somehow as well. So again, unscatter your own energy. That could just be for a couple of you. All right. So the relationship that just continues and the cycle won't end. I think as each of you make your own decision whether or not to have this connection or not, I feel like it's already over. You've already decided that this is not the connection for you. It doesn't work. It has not led to long-lasting stability. This person is not your 10 of Pentacles. This person is your opposite of 10 of Pentacles. They come with so much chaos and a lack of stability. I feel like you are the one who has learned balance and stability and how to balance your emotions and use your intuition. And this person does not value, or at least in the past did not value or see any benefit from what you were doing and how you were healing and learning new ways of being and finding your own stability, not through them. And so I think now you have a very different way of perceiving this person and your connection, that it does not work. It's not emotionally fulfilling for either of you. And there's a lack of stability. Actually, the two of you together creates instability. And this person is so slow. And this person just entrenches in ideas and is so sure of their rightness. They're so stuck in the old ways of thinking. This is someone who's not likely to change. They're not going to, I feel like they're not going to come towards you because it feels like a game. Like they're sure. Oh, interesting. I feel that if there's been a ghosting both ways, like ignoring each other, cutting people out, this energy, I've been calling it a masculine energy. Your ex thought that by freezing you out, not ghosting you, separate, like would make you chase them even harder because you were at some point very dependent on this energy, and they wanted to get you so destabilized that you would need them to rescue you, need them to come in and be your knight in shining armor. And they thought that you were playing the same game, that why you are not contacting them is they thought that this was a game. And they're trying to see who can hold out the longest. They're playing a mental manipulation game, trying to manipulate someone who they believe that they still have some control over. And instead, in the past, even while you were still in connection and still with this person, you were healing yourself and finding how to stand on your own two legs. You were learning how to find your own stability. And you're not playing a game, trying to see if you hold out long enough, then they'll want you. And no, you're not playing a game. You just have matured and you don't need them. And I think that's part of what they're realizing, that they played a real vicious game, very sneaky, very deceptive, and for a long time they thought you were playing the game too. And now something has happened and they realize that you're not playing a game. You have transcended the relationship, and that's not what they wanted. They really wanted to keep their options open, to keep you strung along. Yeah, that this was not the way it was supposed to go. That you are now in charge of you. That you are not to be played with. That you have leveled up in so many ways. Wow. And I think they fear that you're trying to manipulate them or play a game, and you're like, I'm not playing a game. I'm unless the game is called getting on with my life. And yes, getting on, moving on past this relationship, putting that behind me, then yes, I'm playing that game, but I'm no longer playing these games with you. Wow. All right. Your challenge right now is Page of Pentacles. New opportunity. New tangible opportunity. Okay, clarification. Okay, yes. So for some of you, For some of you, this person's going to try to get back into your space. Small type of offering, something about finances, something about stability, something about health. It is not going to, it doesn't feel like they're ready to apologize. Because they're still in that game headspace. They still think that you guys are playing a game. Unless that game is adios, señorita, adios, señor. Yeah, this person is just, they didn't find, I feel like this person has a tale of woes. Excuses that they really, some of you might get this person coming forward and making a lot of justifications for why they behaved in a certain way. It doesn't feel very sincere. I don't know if this is messenger type of energy. They haven't found the path that they thought they were going to be on. They haven't found the satisfaction and that they thought they were going to have. They didn't find the love. They realize how much they betrayed you. They see it now. I feel like the only reason they're just starting, actually, I'm getting that this is, oh, interesting. So the pain, just for a moment, remember how much pain and deceit they put you through and for how long, and lies and manipulation, just okay. Wildly painful scenario that they orchestrated purposely, consciously, to decimate you. That karma is starting to hit them in current energies, and pretty quickly they're realizing they're getting a new perspective, and they're relating it to, oh, this is really painful. This is, I'm having done to me what I did to you. And but what I'm getting from spirit is they've just dipped their toe in. This is just the beginning. I think on some level they can tell that this is just the beginning of their karma, because they put you through a marathon of neglect and abuse and lies and manipulation and devastation. And so I feel like they realize that their spirit guides are saying, okay, buckle up. This is just karma. This is what you put out, you get back. All right, now it looks like spirits wants to talk about the third party person. Oh, there's lots of gossip around this third party person. Whoever they moved on with. Interesting. Yeah, this person, I think the third party, I thought they thought, your ex thought that this third party energy was just the bomb diggity. Very, might have been very sexual, someone who's very charismatic, it might have felt so amazing. But what's interesting is there's so many people that are involved that are stirring the pot in their relationship. It's not just the two of them. And there's no emotional fulfillment. This person, the third party person, does not stabilize your person. Makes them feel very unstable in their emotions. I feel like you, because you were working on finding your own stability, that you have a stabilizing effect on others. You can also have a destabilizing effect. Maybe in the past you weren't as stable, and so those around you couldn't find stability. But as you worked on you and finding your own stability, then people around you felt much more stable in your presence. They're not doing well. Your ex is very unstable. Oh, man. Sorry. Well, your ex just thinks this is just not fair. This isn't fair. This isn't how I wanted it to turn out. This isn't the control. This isn't what I wanted. It's not fair. Oh, sorry. I don't mean, I'm not. Come on, that's pretty funny. So karma can be a great teacher. It's unpassionate. It's just what you put out, you get back. And so by understanding that you can learn, you have an opportunity to learn from when someone treats you poorly in a way that you don't like. You can be like, all right, so have I done this? Where have I been on the other side of this? Oh, I get it. I did that in my past. I now see that does not feel good. I don't want anyone to feel the way I feel, so I'm not going to continue to behave in those kind of ways. So karma is can be an amazing teacher if you're not in denial or afraid of your ego. And the third party is releasing, like, I feel like there was a bit of an obsession, because it was a game for the third party to pull you away, to win your ex, to pull them away from you. So there's a lot of like immature game playing. And it felt very empowering to destabilize. So the third party also likes destabilizing those around them. And but it looks like you just ghosted and let go of all of this, that you don't interact with this person. You might not even know who this third party is. And so things became really boring, because it's not about ruining your life, and trying to ruin your life didn't work. You've had a glow up and you're fine by yourself. And so that's just not fun. This is so disappointing. You have disappointed several people who have really worked hard to undermine your growth and development and stability, and yet you keep persevering and finding your emotional satisfaction. And again, inconceivable. How could that be? How could you? They did everything they could. But you're not accepting any more chaos energy. And if you can't come towards, you don't want anyone to come towards you unless they can come at you right. You know what I mean? Honestly, you're not going to argue your point of view. It's a waste of breath. It's a waste of your time. And I feel like you just did not play the role that they expected you to play. And I think that's mind shattering. It's, you made the game not fun at all for them. So let's get some messages. Let's see, since we're here, what does your ex want to say? I miss being with you. What does your ex want to say? You inspire me. Because while they're playing games and destroying and working to destroy other people, and blocking people's blessings, you've been working on you. You've been working on healing. You've been working at everything that they've thrown at you. You've healed and turned into a benefit. Let's get one more message from X. What does X want to say? Do I still have a chance? All right, how about third party? Any messages from third party? I want you back. I'm reading this as they want the you back that was dependent, that was manipulated, that was easily hurt. It's no fun. It's no fun, the you that can stay grounded and balanced and independent. Oh, okay. Ooh, oh, I don't think the third party would ever tell you this, but they admire you. Because they wanted stability, they wanted fulfillment, and they went about it in such a toxic, destructive manner. And they only know about how to destroy, how to take from others what they want instead of creating from the ground up what they want. And that's what you have been able to do. I can be myself with you. I don't feel like you know this person. I can be myself with you. I'm getting a little translation that's I want to be you. A little envious of someone who can do what you've done, what I've been describing in this whole reading, how resilient you are, how you've leveled up, how wow, how you've done so much with others trying to disrupt you. So the magnitude of my power is always in the now. So I think what's helped me starting with that energy is, it is what it is. I accept what's happened in the past. I'm not sure what's going to happen with the storyline, and I'm not trying to control any outcome. And that just allows me to be in my powerful now with myself. So, whew. All right, guys, let me know in the comments anything you want to share with me. I love reading your comments. And if this resonated for you, thumbs up, like this. And if you haven't already, subscribe so you can get more of these readings in your feed. So, all right, that was a heavy checkity check. Take care. Bye.